an absolute game wrecker. I know you can't read this chicken scratch, Vita, but it says, "Who's scarier than you?" I was watching practice, and I just wrote, "Who is scarier than you?" I feel like Jensen hung it up. Trent Williams is definitely terrible. I'm trying to think of who's scarier than you in this league.
I don't know. There's a lot of guys out there. I can't figure out anything at the top of my head, but
You say I'm. This is why God did not give me this, because I would be so. I would be like the Hulk when he's mad and not in a good way. That would be me. How's camp so far? You've been to a bunch of them?
yeah, it's the eighth one so far.
Is
It's
that
been
crazy?
time flies.
Hey.
Time flies when you're having fun, but I think as the years goes on, it doesn't get easier, but in a sense it gets easier because you know what to expect, obviously, and then the game just slows down for you more and more each year. I feel like, especially for me, and being in the same defense for so long, you already know the defense by the back of your hand. So when you're out there,
Spice it up then. How does Todd spice that up?
during the season, he'll mix it up for us and draw some plays up for us and figure out ways to make everybody successful. It's the great thing about his defense is that it's set up for everybody to make plays. It's not just designed for one person on the team. It's that's why we love him so much, because he draws stuff up for everybody to make a play. He doesn't really pick one guy or.
Vita, I have an idea. You're talking a lot about Todd, but I know this new OC's here, right? I mean, was in the building, but now has the new title. And with a new OC, Vita, comes the opportunity to, I don't know, open it up a little bit, spice up the marriage here for Vita Vea. And here's what I'd like to say. I'd really like to see you return. You know what I'm going to say, right? What am I going to say?
Me on offense?
Yeah, I want you to run the effing ball here. Tell me about those goal line. You on the goal line? What are we doing here?
I don't know. That's above me right now, but I hope the same thoughts that you think.
How often do you have those thoughts?
I mess around with them a lot and think about it, and just every time the offense is during the season, the offense is up and scout team's up, and we're on the sideline just waiting for our time to go up with the offense and mess with them. Like, oh, you guys need me, just messing around. But yeah, whatever they.
No, none of this. Whatever they. Coach, Grizz affectionately. I don't know you at all, Mr. Yale, Mr. I hear he's like a toughie underneath, like he's got that whatever in him, dog. I will say this: this man has lined up at fullback a ton, a soldier. I'll do whatever you need me to do. Yet he has not a single carry in this National Football League. This is jail. This is a crime, okay? Because you have some of the best. We were all watching it in the car this morning driving over from downtown Tampa. You have the most insane running back footage from high school I have ever seen.
That's funny. We were just me and Mike Evans were just talking about it this morning. He was like, "How many touchdowns do you have in high school?" And I was like, I couldn't remember the top of my head, but
I do. Here's your senior rushing stats. Want to give a shout out to your high school, Milpitas?
Yep. Shout out to MHS.
47 carries, 578 yards, 11 touchdowns. Read it and weep, Grizz. Get him at the goal line. Get him. And when it happens, I want you to, and in that Tracy Wolfson, Melissa Stark post game, you remember this moment.
What's the celly?
Well, you tell me.
I gotta figure out a celly if that happens.
I don't know. Would Baker would be down for that.
Yeah.
Logan Hall. I mean, obviously, no shocker here. He's been unblockable at camp, as one is if you're Vita Vea. He said trying to stop Vita is like trying to stop the Titanic.
Who said that?
Logan Hall. Do you like that? What do you think of that?
I don't know.
Vita, what are your honest thoughts on that?
I know it's kind of messed up. No, I'm just kidding.
What do you think of that?
Is
that a good comp?
I think, yeah, it's a great compliment for sure. I always appreciate the guys when they show love like that. So it's definitely a hard sport when you're out there and you're obviously in your head a lot. So some days when you're thinking you had a bad day, you're not good enough. out there, and then you hear something like that. So it just definitely builds the morale.
Okay, builds the morale. Because I do think, like, if you know the book, you know that you need to be like revitalized a little bit. And that's
Yeah,
why
for
I'm
sure.
talking about this goal line stuff that I'm going to be nauseating about week in, week out with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. There's this thing that's happening across the league where guys, even like Mike Evans, like he looks like, Khalil Mack is faster than ever, and he looks that. They feel that. And you're a lot younger. You're in your 8th year here, and I'm looking at things that you've done. You've been so dominant. Last year, you took it to another level though. Okay, you had a career high in sacks and pressures, and you're already carrying that, as I'm hearing from everybody here at Bucs camp. Like, what has unlocked that next level going into this year?
I
Are
think
y'all vampires? Like, what's happening?
it's just like we're aging like fine wine. That's all it is.
What's the key to unblocking the unblockability of Vita Vea?
I don't know. I think it was just the shift in focus on what I'm doing off the field and stuff like that. I think late great, retired Ndamukong Suh. He's been a big help for me off the field and just helped me out a lot. And just
With what?
like last year, I spent some time out there with him in his hometown, Portland, Oregon, and trained with him out there. So he gave me a lot of insight of what it takes to be a long-lasting vet in this league, and just seeing it. Although we were teammates, I saw it firsthand, but being able to be in the process with him and learn how he thought, and then being able to take what works for me out of his process, I think that helped out a lot
You
for
don't
me.
want to tell me one secret on how to live forever? Look at these wrinkles by my eyes. Help me out.
So the way I looked at, so when I talked to Sue, I always said that he was like a machine.
Mm-hmm.
So just seeing it firsthand, he was just like day in and day out. Like when he was here, he'd be the first one in the building, get his workout out of the way, go to practice, and then right after practice, he's on a business call. Right after the business call, we go to meetings. After meetings, he's at home doing a recovery session with one of his PT guys or his chiropractor or
So
something.
staying busy helps him.
But just on a day-to-day basis, just him staying on point. Like you'll see him, if he eats one Snickers bar, he'll go vegan for the rest of the week because he was like, I had one bad thing.
Well, that's a great segue to my next question, because the beat streets are telling me that you are, the streets are telling me that you have lost weight. And there's some in preseason, like you guys like vet days and off days. Media loves like snap counts for preseason, and they also love weight Twitter. So you feed our indulgence here. Feed us with the weight. Can you tell me how much and what does that do with that agility for you?
It just helps the body throughout the season. I think less stress on the joints and everything else, and it keeps you be able to be fresh throughout the season as the season goes on. I think it's, especially for us linemen, we take a beating up front. So whatever we could do to help, and if it's losing weight or and stuff like that. And then I feel like the nutrition aspect of it plays a big deal of it. You can't be young forever. So the young rookies that come in,
Ask Mike Evans, I guess.
for sure.
Great to see you.
Great to see
Congrats
you too.
on a dominant season last year, and congrats on the momentum being extremely unblockable and really delightful. You're no longer the scariest guy, I have to tell you.
I appreciate that.
Do you? I don't know. We'll be back.